This video has been a year in the making, not just for Cody Rhodes, but for me as well. Before WrestleMania 39, I strongly considered making a video titled, "What if Cody Rhodes loses at WrestleMania?" Ultimately, I didn't do it because I thought Cody would win. More fool me, I guess. I did think there was a chance that Roman could win though, which is why I nearly made that video. He was coming up on 1,000 days as champion, and the original plan for Mania 39 was Roman versus Rock, which Roman probably would have won. So I guess it was possible that they would have just kept Roman winning, even with a new opponent. I still think Cody should have won though. Not only would it have been a better told story with the crumbling of the bloodline, but also nothing Roman has done in the last 12 months has needed the title. But anyway, here we are again. We're on the road to WrestleMania once more, with Roman Cody 2 as the main event. The build has been intriguing to say the least. Heel Rock has been a revelation, and the pivot away from him versus Roman was something that I am on the record as saying I didn't think they could do, so I will admit that I was wrong. Which isn't to say the story has been perfect. I personally would rather that the tag match didn't happen, as having Roman, Cody and Seth all wrestle an extra match is an unnecessary risk in terms of injuries. Also, it's taking away a main event from someone who really would deserve it. I personally think it should have gone to Rhea and Becky, but I would have also loved to see Bayley and Io in that spot. When it comes to the finish of this match, there's only one outcome that's really acceptable. Cody pins Roman cleanly and decisively. I don't think that outcome is a done deal though. I made that mistake last year. So what are the factors that could give Roman the win? Well, for one thing, I'm sure that they're still planning to do Rock versus Roman, which is a match that should happen. And I feel like Rock would want to make that the biggest match possible. Now this next bit is me just speculating, and I don't want to put any words into the Rock's mouth. But maybe he'll think that if Rock Roman is going to be as big a match as it can be, it needs to be a championship match. Also, maybe he'll think that the prestige of the match would be damaged if one or both of them are coming off a loss to Cody Rhodes. I personally don't agree with this perspective, but I don't think it's out of the question that one or more people backstage in WWE could think this way. Secondly, what if they've got someone else in the pipeline to be the one to beat Roman? It could end up being The Rock, and even though it shouldn't be, it would get them more mainstream exposure than perhaps anything else. Or maybe it could be Solo Sikoa. They have teased in the past that Roman is slightly intimidated by Solo, and if they want to make a future star the present, they could pull the trigger on that. But all that being said, there is no other outcome that makes sense than a Cody win. He's done incredibly well to rebuild his momentum off the back of last year, even though some thought he might not be able to. But another defeat for him would be the end of his hopes of being the top guy in the company. He would continue to be popular, but it wouldn't be the same. He'd remain a notch under the very top guys for probably the rest of his career, and that would be a massive waste of skill and storyline. So be on your guard at WrestleMania 40, because as much as it seems like this is Cody's time, and I still do think it is, you can never be 100% sure. Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, consider hitting the like button, sharing the video around, and subscribing to the channel.